watching Joker's Wild, your number one alternative to entertainment news, views, and reviews. And today, we're going to be taking a look at Ryan Reynolds' long-awaited return to full-on romantic comedy.
With a twist.
Free Guy. Described as an action adventure, Free Guy is a type of movie you'll not only have to switch your brain off to enjoy,
well, I'm up there,
but wipe the hard drive clean. The movie takes place mostly within a computer-generated game world called Free City, an MMOG, inhabited by a vast number of both playable characters, visually identifiable by the fact that only they get to wear sunglasses, it's explained, kinda, and NPCs, who, well, can't.
Now you know we don't wear sunglasses.
Now, an NPC, for those not in the know, is a non-playable character. These characters have a very limited number of actions and reactions. They serve a specific purpose, often advances the game's plot by saying scripted lines, as a predetermined set of behaviors, always does what it's programmed to do, kinda like today's media critics. In fact, kind of like today's media, full stop.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 You don't say. But I digress. We follow a day in the life, if you can call it that, of one of the seemingly more insignificant characters within the game, called Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds. During one typically mundane day, he locks eyes on a woman he's never seen before. It feels as if he knows her. Played by Killing Eve's Jodie Comer. Before he can say, hey, anybody else there getting shades of the Matrix? No? Nah, just me then. Anywho, he begins to experience an increasing urge to break with his daily routine.
Medium coffee, cream, 2 sugars.
Actually, I think I'd like to try a cappuccino today.
Excuse me?
This comes to a head when he finds himself in the possession of a pair of the aforementioned sunglasses.
I said no!
He's just resting.
In pieces! That man is dead!
He's so sleepy.
It's at that point, well, the movie goes all they live on our hands. Oh, and that girl, the one wearing the shades, the literal girl of his dreams.
That's her.
She's a hacker, originally invented the game alongside this guy that had since had it stolen by this guy. Scumbag. Now she's on a quest to uncover evidence of the fraudulent act buried within the game's code. Can she expose the truth in time before it's too late? Can he, it, come to terms with the fact it's not a real person? For it and all it knows is erased into digital oblivion. You care enough to make you stick around to the very end to find out? Well, spoiler alert, the answers are Ryan Reynolds is a bit like Tom Cruise. No, he doesn't do all his own stunts, especially not this one. Definitely not that one. But he kind of like, does his thing, like a niche thing.
Please let me go. I really haven't seen your face. I mean, I've seen the general sort of area right here, but I'm not good with descriptive words, so...
As much as he's proven he's a capable actor with dramatic chops, movies like Safe House and Life, people really love to see Ryan Reynolds quip his way through the majority of a balls-to-the-wall comedy. Like X-Men Origins or Green Lantern.
Wow, I know, right?
Wait, comedy? I said it. And what? The first movie I ever saw Ryan Reynolds in was Blade Trinity. What do you want, a medal? Which, incidentally, is probably the last movie co-star Wesley Snipes ever saw him in. Yeah, you want to Google it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Point is, in this movie, just like that movie, he gets to have his cake and eat it too. Albeit in dramatic scenes or scenes that showcase his, more often than not, impeccable comedic timing. No more evident show-stopping turn as Dude.
Drop in, dude, now!
Who are you?
Catchphrase.
Catchphrase?
Well, and I don't think one up yet. Although catchphrase is a pretty cool catchphrase.
Well, I actually fathered our youngest daughter when I was this muscular. The child was born full grown and wearing shoes.
Jodie Comer plays Millie, aka Molotov Girl, effortlessly bouncing between British and American accents.
What I do to people who waste my time.
Oh, wow. Someone wants to play.
Alongside dual characters that display both vulnerability on one hand and supreme confidence in the other. As she zips from one reality to another like she's... You sure no one else here is getting the old Matrix vibes, no?
Nah, whatever.
Anywho, just a matter of time before she becomes a household name worldwide. Actor, writer, producer, comedian, this guy does it all. Talking about, of course, Lil Rel Howery. Fast becoming one of my favourite actors to date. The dude hasn't stopped working since his supporting breakout role as Rod Williams in Get Out back in 2017.
That was actually a pretty decent movie.
Huge list of up and coming projects on the way. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this guy.
He punches so hard, but yet his hands are so soft.
And all the better for it.
Yeah!
Stranger Things, Joe Carey rounds off the good guy cast as Keys. But whilst there he was massively overshadowed, here he gets to stand on his own 2 feet and make his mark. As a game designer struggling with conflicting interests, dude's definitely one to watch. But let's face it, it'll be a long time before any of this lot find themselves out of work. Bad guy duties go to Taika Waititi, playing an egocentric, narcissistic businessman. Some say with shades of his own personality. Bit harsh. I don't know the guy, so I couldn't tell you.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You love Kentucky Fried Chicken, right?
No.
If you love Kentucky Fried Chicken and I made Kentucky Fried Chicken and I know that you love Kentucky Fried Chicken, why would I make another restaurant called, I don't know, Albuquerque Boiled Turkey?
I'm no fan of the dude myself, but he did direct one of my favourite scenes in The Mandalorian.
I said, shut up.
So I'm kinda on the fence on that one. Director Sean Levy is the man behind the camera. Credits include Night of the Museum 1, 2 and 3, which combined took over $1 billion at the box office. Dude's come a long way since then, and there's already rumours of a sequel to this film somewhere on the horizon. Then there's the surprise cameos and the guest appearances, ranging from the instantly forgettable, such as, what was his name? Okay, I won't tell him. Awkward. To the surprisingly intriguing.
Who waste my time.
Oh, wow. Someone wants to play. Hey, you really British, or is that an accent filter? Because maybe we could meet up later.
Come on, you know that voice. To the head scratching.
No, you gotta kill me. Sir, what? You gotta kill me. Please kill me. Give it to me, Daddy. Give it to me. No, we're not. No, please don't do that.
To a perfectly set up and executed.
What the shit?
It's not the worst movie you'll see this year. Okay, it's not the worst movie I've seen this year. Equally nowhere near the conversation for the best. My big issue in the movie being that the big reveal that happened roughly around the 48-minute mark. We the audience were already in on from the start. In fact, from the trailers. Which means you watch the first hour of the movie watching the rest of the characters play catch up. Which isn't a lot of fun, as you can imagine. It would be better to have us wondering who's controlling Guy along with the characters. So we get hit with the realization at the same time. That being said, it does wear its heart on its sleeve. It does set out to entertain first and foremost. Hence, though my initial reaction was a thumbs meh, upon second viewing, so that's it from me. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you thought about the movie. Smash the like button, subscribe if you already have, ring that bell for notifications. And I'll see you next time.
We are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
We got it.